Hello, all you cellists in Israel waiting for the Perlman music program. I'm Paul Katz. I'm going to be your cello teacher, and I'm speaking to you today to give you, I hope, needed information so that you can be prepared for when we arrive.
Great, Paul, thanks. Tell us tell the cello students in Israel what they should expect.
We've got 2 weeks to work together. The schedule is intense. The way I like to approach these 2 weeks is I will listen to each one of you, and I will try and decide on 1 or 2 or 3 issues, something that we can address in that short period of time so that I can give you something hopefully that you can keep forever, something that will help you to improve as a cellist and a musician. So we're not going to do the whole world of cello repertoire. It's just not going to happen. I tend to work slow. I tend to work carefully. I know from watching your videos that you're all good cellists. I would like you to probably be prepared, have made the decisions as to what pieces you would like to hopefully perform, and bring those to your lesson, and we will concentrate on those. You might get 1 lesson, you might get 2 lessons with a piece before you have to play it, so obviously you will have studied it and you will know it before you come there. Other repertoire, you can have something waiting in case we have some extra time, but probably we're not going to get to it, right? I'd really like to help you grow on the pieces that you're working on.
Mr. Katz, tell us about studio class for your session in Israel.
Right. I don't know exactly the schedule yet, but I imagine we'll have at least 1 a week. And it's a chance to perform. Maybe there's a piece that you're not quite ready to go before the public with, but you still want to take it and try it out, and we can do those pieces in studio class. When people perform, you can get ready for this. Rather than me just teach, after each person performs, we'll have some class discussion. So as you listen to your friends play, I'd like you to be listening in a way that says, so that you can say, yes, I really love this, and I think you need to work on that, or when I played this piece, I did a different tempo, or I had a different idea of it, or whatever it is, so that we have kind of constructive, positive discussion about the performances and about the music. The other thing I was just thinking, which is the best way to prepare for my arrival, is that some of you may already know that I have a website. It's cellobello.com, cello, C-E-L-L-O, bello, B-E-L-L-O, one word, .com. And I have 40, 50, 60, I'm not sure how many teaching videos up there. And I've written a lot of things about technique and music, etc., etc. Go to as many of those videos as possible and watch them. You can pick whatever subjects are interesting to you, or wherever you're having problems. If you're having a vibrato problem, I have like 5 different videos on vibrato. Watch them all, get my ideas, come with your questions. That will kind of jumpstart things. We'll get going a lot faster. You'll already sort of know what my teaching philosophy is and my approach to cello. And anything that you don't understand on the website, that's the way we start. You ask me questions.
Tell us how you prefer to work with the pianist in your lessons. Obviously, PMP provides a fantastic collaborative pianist, and Pei Shun is the pianist for your studio. Does the pianist always come to the lesson sometimes? How does that work with you?
So you will have a wonderful pianist to play with, Pei Shun Lee, who knows virtually the entire cello repertoire, but my rule is that you always rehearse with your pianist before you bring somebody in for a lesson. So even if it's a concerto, I want you to get together and rehearse first. Certainly if it's a sonata, you need a rehearsal together, and she will help you and you will get comfortable, and then you come in for the lesson. I think it's more efficient to do it that way. You should have music for her, and you should have an extra score for me. And it's interesting for me to see your bowings and fingerings and things. I try not to interfere with that. I don't want to get in the way, but what you've already learned, I might have a suggestion here or there, but I'd like to see your music. I think it will help me in terms of teaching you.
Great. Paul, you were in our residency, the Israel residency that we did in 2010. What struck you about that residency?
Oh, I see. Well, I have to say I'm really excited to be coming back to Israel. Of course, I have family, I have relations in both Jerusalem, Haifa, Tel Aviv, all over Israel I have relations, so I want to see my family. I was really inspired by the level of music making in Israel, working with the young talent there, and I'm looking forward to coming back to that. And I really love the idea that we are bringing musicians with us. You're going to become friends, you're going to bond together. It's a very idealistic community. Toby and Itzhak Perlman are inspirational people, and I'm looking forward to a really thrilling 2 weeks of music making, and I hope you're really excited about it too.